Good morning, everyone. It's me, Dennis, again. How many people got laid off last year in the United States? Up to 2.9 million people got laid off, and it's been 43 million people with a student loan, which means people have stopped paying their bills. You may be wondering why, and here are the reasons why people cannot keep up with their bills. First one, people have been laying off or reduction. Um, AI is taking place, and people are losing their jobs every single day. And it seems like everything that's happening is just skyrocketing, and inflation stays the same, which means, inflation is growing and getting higher and higher. People cannot afford to pay the rent, their mortgage, their utilities, and it seems like it's getting pretty skyrocketing up there. So the second thing would be 50%, 57% of Americans have a credit card. So people, how can they pay all these 1.3 trillion dollars in credit card debt, which is skyrocketing? It's insane. People don't have any money. Let's just be real. People are broke. People does not have any money to spend on anything. If you make $20 an hour, it's like you're not making anything at all. Inflation is real and it's skyrocketing. Wages stayed the same. That's the third one. I started wondering, like, everything is going up: mortgage, rent, utilities, all this kind of stuff, and wages stayed the same. I wonder why it stays the same. And it seems like the housing, oh gosh, don't even get me started. The houses are so unaffordable that it's just so unreal the way how everything's going right now. The student loans, oh gosh, student loans is a nightmare. I mean, if you really look through the whole month, you're paying almost 13 to 20 different bills. And how? If you lose your job, you go into your savings. And if you go into your savings and then you get your bank account is getting lower and lower and lower, and then by the time you know it, you're already broke. And mortgages is skyrocketing. The interest rates, it's so insane that just for the down payment you need $50,000 to buy a house that it costs you $400,000. You're looking at 30 years to pay it off. What if you get sick? What if in the first 2 years you can't even work no more? Who's gonna pay the house? If you lose it, the bank will take over, the county, the courthouse. Somebody's gonna take over. You're gonna lose all the money, and then on top of that, you're gonna have to invest on the plumber, the roofer. If you have to do any kind of fixtures, the AC, you name it. And it's pretty crazy how food is going so high right now that if you go to any store right now, you can't even find anything that costs you 99 cents anymore. Walmart went up high with the prices that quietly with the inflation that they're not even leaving the inflation. They want you to pay for that money, so they don't even feel the tariff. They don't even feel it because you're paying it with your pocket. And if you have any piece of land like this, every year the tax is gonna increase every single year, no matter why, because no matter what, because they're building buildings around you, around your property. Even if it's miles away, it's gonna go high. And if you live in an RV, you're gonna have to rent that land, which is insane. And if you live in your van or your car, it's illegal for you to park anywhere. It's illegal for you to be homeless. It is illegal for you to build a shelter. So, in other words, they want you to be in jail. But you don't have the money. People are going completely homeless. People are broke. People started wondering, like, where's the money? They work. They work one, two, three, four, five jobs, and they still can keep up with their bills, their mortgage, their rent, their utilities. So people are broke. People cannot keep up with interest rates. It's unaffordable housing, food, RVs. It's unaffordable. People are starting to live in their storage unit, but the storage unit is realizing that people are starting living there, so they're increasing the price as well, which means it's going to be very, very hard for America. Has to be prepared in the next 2 years. America is going to go very broke. Most people, like medium class, about 3 million people, they're gonna have to be prepared to pay off pay off their bills, to pay off their credit card, because it's pretty skyrocketing the way we're living right now with inflation, with the groceries. And the only thing I'm saying is that food is expensive, groceries is skyrocketing right now. The rent, the mortgage, if you go back 10 years ago, it was pretty affordable, but now the wages stayed the same. Whatever you were making 10 years ago, you're still making the same money. So your wages cannot keep up with the high interest rate, the high electrical bills, water, sewer, you name it. So the rent is really expensive. People work to pay the rent, people work to pay their mortgage. And if you get sick, especially like if you hurt your back or if you have an accident, no one is going to come save you. No one is going to come say, well, you're sick, I'm going to pay your bills. Hell no, nobody is. So the best thing you can do, I would say you could either find ways how to actually make an extra income, because the way we're heading right now, this is serious. This is not joke at all. I mean, the way we're heading is that even a SUV or sedan at the dealer, they used to be like 10, 20 grand. Now you need at least 70,000 to $80,000 to buy a car, which is going to be, you're going to have to be paying that car for over 10 to 20 years. So they want you to keep buying cars. They want you to keep buying houses. They want you to keep renting. They keep on building, I don't even know, 30,000 buildings around me here for you to rent. So the utilities, the mortgage stays pretty expensive, and gas prices are skyrocketing. And I mean, they're trying to sell you in every single way. I mean, even a tire can cost you $400. I mean, it's pretty crazy how everything became so expensive in America. How in the hell can we afford to freaking live here? Like, how can you? I'm talking about in general. Everybody that lives in the United States is struggling financially. Let's be real. Let's be honest. People are struggling financially. People have very low income. People don't have many sources of income. People are desperately, indeed, like looking for jobs. People are looking for a job like warehouse, something, but they can't find a job because AI is taking all the places. And with this all technology and everything, one day everybody's gonna have to be laid off. That's just the reality. We don't know how many more years we got to keep up with the bills. You never know if you can go homeless with this inflation. It's so high to pay your stupid rent, your mortgage, your car insurance, your phone, your internet. It's just every single year increasing prices. Your taxes for your land, your taxes for your house. There's people that have a house that I heard they pay like 20 grand taxes every year. I'm like, man, where's all this money going to? How come everybody, how can everybody afford to pay their tax? Man, it's unreal, man. Like mortgage is skyrocketing, high interest rates. People live paycheck to paycheck. The American dream is dead. People are broke. We live in the system, the rat race, the 9 to 5. They want you to be broke. They want you to be miserable. They want you to be sick. And then when you get to 40s, you start having mental illness. You ended up in the chiropractic. You ended up in the doctor to check your body, your brain. You're spending money. You don't know what's going on. The food is, you need antibiotics for your food because food is just grown like artificially, like nothing is natural no more. People don't grow there in their backyard any groceries no more. And people are starting noticing that they're getting sick mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, in every single way. And I started realizing that back in the 80s, 90s, things were different. But now we're so sensitive in every single way. We don't know how to start up a fire. We don't know how to do fishing. And it's just so crazy how we live now. We live in a world, in a society that is cooked. This society is cooked because everybody lives off their social media and all that kind of crap, which is insane. To me, it doesn't make any sense because I mean everybody's just going broke. People don't have any money at all. Tell me, do you know anyone that's making really good money? Do you know anyone that's making like telling me like, oh yeah, it's the greatest economy, it's the most beautiful economy I ever seen, you know, the greatest? Hell no, man. This economy is the worst I never seen. The last couple years, it's been the worst, man. This damn economy is not fucking keeping up with everything, man. I mean, the energy you're spending and all that kind of shit, like, it's just so unreal. Anyway, hopefully we'll be able to pay the bills, the mortgages, the rent, insurance, utilities, because the way we're heading right now with this inflation and with this AI and massive layoffs and thousands, if you go to Miami or Los Angeles, you can see that you can even pay $20 for a bottle of water. That, man, it's skyrocketing, man. I don't know where they're trying to lead us to. I don't know what they want us to be. They want us to be broke without a house to live. Imagine without a house to live, broke. What are you gonna do, man? Are we gonna go back to the woods and be hunting or something? That's insane, man. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Y'all take care. God bless.